Hello, everybody. Welcome to the presentation about the Master's in Nursing program at Stevenson University. I am Dr. V. I am the program director for the Master's in Nursing program. And first, let me say how very sad I am to not be able to be there with you virtually today and that I'm recording it. I love these conversations with our future students, so please never hesitate to reach out. Here is my information. I'll be talking with you today about our Master's in Nursing program. So the first step is admission. You will work with our amazing enrollment counselor. To do this, there are some documents that you'll need to get and a recommendation. You'll submit your resume and a personal statement. And then once you are admitted, you will become one of our amazing Masters in Nursing students and future graduates of our program. After every student is admitted, I send them a letter and I reach out to you personally to schedule a one-on-one time to talk. We can meet virtually on Teams, we can meet by phone, or we can meet in person if you are in the neighborhood and would like to come to the campus. This is a time where I talk more in depth than we are today about the nuts and bolts of the program. I give students keys for success, tips that I learned in my graduate studies, tips that I've learned from our students, and really get to know you and let you get to know me so that as you move through the Master's in Nursing program, you know that I am always available to you, even when I'm not your faculty, because I do also teach in the program. Even when I'm not your faculty member, I'm always the director of the program and always happy to work with our students and support you in any way I can. Our program is completely online, except for practicum and the um, CAP, except for practicum and the graduate nursing symposium, which I'll talk with a little bit later. So it's definitely made to be done by students like you who are our students. They are people who are working. They're working part-time, they're working full-time. Some of them are working more than full-time, and I don't know how they do it. They're managing families, elderly parents, teenagers, college-age kids, infants, children with different special needs. They really are people just like you. And our program is made to be done by working nursing professionals. In every semester, we have 3 semesters a year, fall, spring, and summer. And we enroll new students in the fall and in the spring. And every semester, each of those 3 semesters is 16 weeks long. And you'll take 2 courses in each 16-week semester. But you won't take them at the same time. You'll take one and then the other. So rather than doing them concurrently, you'll do them consecutively. And this allows our students to really focus and learn and deeply learn the information in each course. It's a really successful model for people who are working and have a lot of other things going on. You won't have to juggle multiple balls. You'll just do one course at a time and really focus deeply on that. Our graduates, people who have successfully completed the program, they are working as college professors, clinical educators, directors of nursing, CNOs. They're working in emergency departments as safe nurses. They're managing populations of care at different health departments. They're doing amazing work. Once you're admitted, you'll need to decide which concentration you want to focus on when you're in your master's program. Everybody starts with the same core courses, so you've got some time. And that's something that when we meet, I'm really happy to talk with you about. I've helped lots of students figure this aspect of it out. Our 4 concentrations are education, leadership and management, population-based care coordination, and forensic nursing. Everybody, like I said, will take the first core courses, and then students split into their concentration specific courses for most of the rest of the program. Students in the leadership and management concentration will have some courses cross-linked with our health masters in healthcare management program, which is so much fun for them. I hear so much from them about how much they got to learn from the non-nurses in the healthcare management program because it's a lot of that offers a lot of diversity of thought and ideas. So that's a really neat thing. So after everybody separates and does their concentration specific courses, students will come back together for capstone and practicum. Capstone is similar to a master's thesis. You will identify a practice question, and then you will go to the literature to understand the state of the science on that question. And then you will write a scholarly paper where you synthesize everything that you learned in your literature review to understand the state of the science about this practice question. And you might make some recommendations or have some ideas about how all of these things might lead you to a new thing. And then the very last course is a 135-hour practicum. And I know that sounds daunting, but like I said, still made to be done by working professionals. You can do it. In the practicum, you do not have to choose your practicum mentor. You do not have to identify a site for yourself. The semester before you take your practicum, I send out a Microsoft Forms survey, which asks you how long you've been a nurse, where you're currently working, what area you live in, where you would hope to be in 3 to 5 years after you've graduated your master's program. And then also if you have any hopes or ideas about your practicum, hospital with this nurse leader, you can put that in there. You do not have to reach out to them. We reach out, we contact them, we make all of the arrangements, and then you hear from our clinical placements team. Once your master's practicum placement has been secured, you're virtually introduced to your mentor, and then you do your onboarding and you're off and running. At the end of your mentors are invited, our faculty attend as well. And then students in capstone and practicum also are allowed to invite their family and friends to come and celebrate. It's a wonderful culminating event modeled after a professional nursing conference. The first hour is a poster session by students in practicum, where we all move through the posters and listen to our students talk about the amazing work they've done at their practicums. And then after we have heard from the students and moved through all of the posters, we move on to the podium presentations where selected students present their scholarly papers, a presentation about their scholarly papers. And it's usually 3 to 4 students will do this. And it's so neat to sit there and watch our students speak as the authorities that they are on their topics. It's really amazing. And like I said, a wonderful celebratory culminating event. So those are the nuts and bolts of our program. It's really key for me that you hear that you can do this. Like I said earlier, I remember so keenly how daunting it was to be at the start of my graduate studies. And I know that you can do it. And what you don't know is how invested we are in your support and in helping you succeed. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Here's my email again. Go ahead and write me an email with any questions you want. And if you'd like to touch base, I'm really happy to do that as well. Thank you so much.